A Federal Reserve study published last Friday found that the median American household now spends 73% of monthly income on three categories: housing, food, and transportation. In 2010, that number was 54%. The gap between those two numbers is the financial story of the last decade. By the end of this video, I will show you the specific dollar drift in each category, why traditional budgeting frameworks no longer work against this math, and the 4 moves I am running to push my own share back below 60%. Look, here's the thing. Heads up. This is educational, not financial advice. Your situation will be different than mine. What's up? I'm Mondra. The reason the 73% number matters is that the rule of thumb most personal finance creators have repeated for a decade, 50-30-20, assumes you have 30% left over after needs. The Fed study says you do not. The math has shifted. Let's get into it. Right, housing. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says median rent on a 1-bedroom in a metro area is $2,100 a month. Median mortgage with the current interest rate environment on a starter home is $2,400 a month. Add utilities at $250, renter's insurance at $30, and you are at $2,400 minimum for a 1-bedroom. As a share of the median household income of $72,000 a year, that is 40% before you have eaten, up from 28% in 2010. Food. The same Bureau of Labor Statistics Consumer Expenditure Survey shows median household food spend at $1,100 a month, split 50-50 between groceries and dining out. That is 18% of median income. In 2010, it was 11%. Most of the gap is restaurant inflation. The per meal cost at a casual restaurant has roughly doubled. Some of it is shrinkflation at the grocery store. Same sticker price, less product. The cumulative effect is that 2 adults eating at home 4 nights a week and out 3 nights still hit $1,100 a month at current prices. Honestly, transportation. Median monthly cost across vehicle payment, fuel, insurance, and maintenance for a 1-car household is $890. For 2-car households, it averages $1,340. That is 15% of median income, up from 13% in 2010. The vehicle payment portion has grown the fastest because used car prices stayed elevated post-pandemic and never normalized. This is the share trigger. Add the 3 categories. 40 plus 18 plus 15 equals 73. That leaves 27% of income for everything else. Savings, investments, healthcare, kids, debt service, leisure, taxes already pulled out, gifts, clothes, subscriptions, charity. Most households have 7 to 9 subcategories competing for that 27%, and arithmetically the math does not work. The honest answer to why so many people feel broke despite earning a middle-class income is, they are. Not because they are bad with money, but because the input has been compressed. Okay, so what is one fixed monthly expense in your household that has roughly doubled in the last 5 years that nobody warned you about? Drop the category and the dollar delta in the comments. I'm pulling the top 5 for next week's video on which categories have actually compressed. The 4 moves I am running. Move 1. Geographic arbitrage on housing. I moved from a downtown 2-bedroom at $2,700 to a 30-minute commute 1-bedroom, $1,590. That single change recovered $1,100 a month, or roughly 13% of household income. The cost was 20 minutes of commute each way and slightly less convenience to nightlife. The math says it was worth it. Move 2. Meal plan compression. I batch cook on Sundays for the week. Total food spend dropped from $1,150 to $620 a month. Quality of life arguably improved because I stopped making 4 p.m. decisions about dinner. Move 3. The single vehicle household experiment. We sold the second car and switched to rideshare for the secondary driver. Annual cost dropped from $9,600 to $3,200, and the calculation included an average 40 rides a month at $14 each. The downside, coordination friction with my partner roughly 2 times a week. Move 4. The high-interest savings shift. I moved emergency reserves from a Chase Premier Savings at 0.01% to a Wealthfront cash account at 4.7%. On $25,000 of reserves, that is $1,100 a year of pure recovery. Took 10 minutes. Now I want to be honest about the downsides. The geographic move costs you community and convenience. The single car experiment requires partner cooperation. The meal plan compression requires Sunday discipline. None of these are free. Each has a real lifestyle cost that compounds in different ways. The honest answer: this depends on your situation, your partner, your kids, your career flexibility, and your willingness to trade convenience for breathing. There is no universal right answer. There is a math answer and there is a values answer, and they often do not match. Right, the honest meta point. The 50-30-20 framework taught a generation of personal finance content. It is now a math from another decade. The new framework for the next decade is probably 72-10 plus aggressive housing arbitrage. The job of personal finance creators is to update the framework. The job of viewers is to verify the framework against your own numbers, not the headline ones. Okay, so hit subscribe. Next week, I am running a public budget reset. Real numbers, real categories, real cuts. You will see the spreadsheet, the conversations with my partner, and the months where I overspent and had to recover. That video is the most useful one I will produce all year.